going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. It's Farm Some News, baby. Today we got 23 PC mods in testing. We got 1 console mod in testing. With all those, some mods have released for 22 and 19, but I haven't made that video yet. Farming Simulator 22 got a big update on PlayStation 4 today. Plus, we're gonna talk about like 30 modders that are doing stuff for Farm Sim 22. So, let's check it out. Before we get into today's testing list, keep in mind that some of these mods might be Farm Sim 19 mods, and others may be Farming Simulator 22 mods. They aren't labeled in the testing list, so we're just gonna have to wait and see which one is for which. But I will say, it is great to see the testing list full again. I'll do my best to find the best representation of the mod and show you a picture of it in this video. If you see a Farming Simulator 22 logo, that just means we don't know what that particular mod is. Here's a quick recap on what the testing list is. This is just what Giants are testing at the moment the list is gathered, usually during their lunchtime at the Giants office in Germany. All mods must pass testing on PC first, and this is basically the first stage of testing. 80% of the mods will then move on to stage 2 of testing, which is Xbox and PlayStation testing. If a mod fails at any time during the process, it is sent back to the modders with a list of things that need to be fixed. If the mod passes though, it will then be released generally that day or the next day on the mod hub. There could also be mods that Giants are testing that are not on this list, so if there's something specific that you're looking for and you know who's made it, definitely check out that modder's social media pages for more information on that mod or topic. And if you like stuff like this, hey, get subscribed to the channel, or if you just want to see more Farm Sim 22 stuff in general. All being said, hey, let's check out today's testing list. In testing for PC, we have the ISA J180 5800. Yep, have no idea what this is. Big Bell Grab, Buy All Fruits, Forge Pusher, Free Terraforming, Headland Management, John Deere 110 Round Fin 4x4, John Deere 437D Delimber, Tippy 895 Bell Grab, Grass 257, Lime Factory, Lizard Fame Chisel Plows, Matopiba Map, Man 6312B3, Multi-Fruit Buying Station, Polish Farm Pack, Polish Fertilizer Pallets, Power Tools, Reich Agrimax 1060 and RSDY14, Reich Pack, Reich RTWK 200 AS 700, Solid Stuff Container, that's a great name, and Sosa Farm. And your one and only mod in testing for console players today is the Queco Swan Neck Pack. All that being said, we still have 20 mods sitting waiting to be tested, and the current average waiting time for newly submitted mods is 1 workday. Today, an update dropped for Farming Simulator 22, fixing quite a few bugs that many of you have reported. Most notably, a big update for PlayStation 4 players in Farm Sim 22. This update fixed the graphics as well as added all the settings functions that have been missing, and you can also download mods there, which is great news. So if you've been playing on PS4 and experiencing problems, make sure that you update today. I've only inspected problems that were on the surface, so you may still find things under the surface while playing the game, and if you do, make sure you report those to Giants via their support tab on their website. We'll link that below. There are a ton of modders that have already started working on mods for Farming Simulator 22, and people who are still doing stuff on 19. So today we're going to take a look at all of them and make it pretty quick since there's so many of them. Let's start off with 82 Studio and his TLX Phoenix Winterwolf, which will be for both Farm Sim 22 and for those of you still playing Farming Simulator 19 as well. We should see more on this mod soon, as he's going to be sending the FS19 version off to his testers soon. For fans of Case IH who missed the quad track, Carl Farms looks to be working on his AFS Connect Steiger series conversion. Hey, great news, saying that it could take a few weeks still to get everything working. And of course, all of the modders are still waiting on Giants Editor 9 to finish their work and their conversions that we're going to be seeing. But I can tell you, we could be seeing a quad track back in the game, and that's Steiger as well. Oh man. Casarius Modding have said that they're going to be converting all of their mods from 19 to 22 for all platforms, which is awesome news as well. They've got a ton of red tractors to make Case fans very, very happy. This includes their Trident self-propelled sprayer, the 2000s Magnum, the Steiger 9300, and their Magnum 8900, with more to come, I'm sure. If you bleed green, we've got some great stuff for you too. JHHG Modding has already started work on his John Deere S700 and S600 series, along with all the corn heads to match them. JHHD Modding says we could expect to see something before Christmas for these mods, and that's awesome. Who love John Deere combines? You ready for this? Tired of using the T560 and X9 yet? Get ready. Northeast Farm Group, aka NEFG Modding, have announced their first project for FS22, the Case IH 150 series. Also, Matt26 is working on these as well, so we'll see which ones come out first. They're working on their 5.6 and 7150 series. Each one of these is going to have some new wheels from Northeast Farm Group, which is great. Should make working on smaller farms a little bit easier. They've also said that their next project after that will be the 250 series. which other modders are already working on as well. This could be interesting to see what Northeast Farm Group's able to get out. Custom modding, JHHG at 26, Northeast Farm Group. Gonna be interesting. As you know, the old Gen Massey Pack never made its way into Farming Simulator 19. A little while ago, AWModding and his team announced that that would not be happening. So we already knew that, but we didn't know they'd be bringing it to Farm Sim 22. And they've announced it. It's great news. The project has already started to take shape in the XMLs. He's working on the files right now. But unfortunately, nothing else can be done without Giant's editor or GE9. So hopefully, we'll see this pack out sooner rather than later. AgriMods have started moving their projects over to Farm Sim 19 or 22 from 19, and from the looks of it, first one's going to be the John Deere Autonomous, which garnered quite a bit of attention in Farm Sim 19. I'm sure it's going to take front and center in FS22 as well. Back over to the red side of things with Steve's Mods, who started working on his Puma to bring it over to Farm Sim 22, which was one of the best Puma mods in Farm Sim 19. But unfortunately, there's always one for the same generation on Mod Hub, so Giants didn't put it there for all platforms. I hope that he's able to get this out for everyone on FS22. That would be a great treat for the community. AMG AgriModding have their own goodies that they're going to be bringing over, starting with the very popular Massey Ferguson 5400 series. This will not be just a conversion, but an updated version 2, which is going to be full of new features and details. And of course, they're going to bring their other mods over as well, but they say those are just going to be converts. DjGoHam back on Farm Sim News. He's got a few mods to update us on. Firstly, being the Case IH Fast Riser 6161 planter from FS19, which I believe was the largest planter in the game. It was absolutely massive. Made planting nice and easy, however, it did require a massive amount of power to run at speed. Additionally, back over to green again, their John Deere riding mower will also be making its way over to FS22 for all platforms, as this was one of the only riding mowers in game. It's great to see that pack returning too. One mod that might or may not be coming to FS22, but is definitely on the testing list right now for FS19, is the John Deere 110 4x4 by Slush's Modding. I saw that on testing list. This is very similar to the riding mower, but with different attachments and functions, as well as multiple tools coming with it as well. Hopefully we see this in Farm Sim 22 too. Yeah, 22. Next, we have the ARM team, who have their Merlot telehandler in the game. This was one of my favorite mods in Farm Sim 17. It was great to see it in 19 as well, and it is really just word here to see it coming back to Farm Sim 22. This was originally released back in like 2017, I believe. So that should give you an idea of how old this thing is. It's over 4 years old, and it's coming back. Do you need a four-wheeler? Well, Agritono have you covered. They are preparing their quadricycle from 19, by the looks of it, which was a very popular mod, and it still is too. With over 5,700 views, it is definitely one of their more popular mods. I know there's already a 4x4 mod out for PCs. I mean, pretty much immediately it was out. But it's great to see this because console players will be getting this one. If you're in need of some more different transportation options, Adams Kong may have you covered on this one, as their Beetle mod is already in FS22 and might not need much of a conversion to make it work. It already looks great. They've also imported the base game trucks from 19 as well, but I don't know if Giants are going to allow those quite yet or not. We'll just have to see. Black Sheep Modding are back with us with a few mods. Firstly, their John Deere Gator Pack. We got some great news about this one. They're going to be adding something new to it, the 4x2 option, so that you don't have to run around with 6 wheels all the time. And their Joska Betimax RDS 6000 animal trailer. This is going to hold 7 cows, 10 pigs, and 10 sheep. This is up between 2 to 3 per animal over the 19 version. You ready for some more Black Sheep Modding mods? Oh, can't wait. Back to John Deere versus Case again. Let's go to the red team with Custom Modding, bringing their Case IH 2150 24-row early riser planters into the game, and they've already got it there, of course. They're going to have it in Farm Sim 19 as well, for those of you that still play there. Back over to green, we've got LR, who's got you covered with their John Deere N542C drill. It's going to be coming to Farm Sim 22. Sticking with green, Rooster Mods is going to be bringing some of his mods over as well from 19 to 22, including the John Deere A25 Weeder and the Lizard Bell Hauler, which actually just came out in 19. Neither red nor green, one of our big friends in the modding world, Dash Modding, what up, dude, has all of his buildings in FS22 and says that the FPS is great around them with the 3D siding so far, which in 19 is a little bit of a different story. They're going to need to replace some things, but one nice thing is all of the lifts still work. It says they have no problems with them. I cannot wait to see these. Do you remember the roll-in pack that dropped last year from AgriModding? I think it's been like 2 years almost now since they dropped that. Well, The very successful pack will be making its way into Farm Sim 22, and they're just waiting for GE9 to release, then it's gonna be final. All right, back to green. Stoneway Design's first mod for Farm Sim 22 is gonna be the Brent Grain Train, which matches all your John Deere stuff, with some fixes and improvements over to Farm Sim 19 version. It's also going to bring over a shed pack and some driveway markers. 4D Modding's been taking a break from modding over the past few months, but they are back with some teases of mods that they will be bringing over, starting with the Brown trailer with all of its customization and functionality from 19 with some more stuff. 4D Modding also plans to make improvements and updating the options and sounds based on stuff found in Farm Sim 22. On the list today is the Limestone Factory. It's really cool. Check this out. So Team IWMM shows off this mod in action right here. This is going to be a mod for FS22 only, and it is also the first modded production chain that I've seen for Farm Sim 22. What you do is you take stones and rocks from your fields and then take them to this production chain, and it turns them into lime to be used back on your fields. Every 90 liters of stone converts to 120 liters of lime. So that's a great, basically free way to return the nutrients back into your soil. This is going to be extremely useful. Nathan, creator of Meadow Grove, talks a little bit about some of the mods they're going to be bringing to FS22, as well as a few other things as well for 19. He plans on doing the JCB pack, the All But pack, and the AW Bell trailer for 22. Of course, some new mods as well. If you're playing on 19 still, he's going to be updating all three of those mods and releasing an update to the Meadow Grove Extended Farming Agency. And it's got a new adapter for the bell grabs. Do you need some gates? Well, here is a name that I'm sure seasoned players are going to love to hear: Bullet Bill. He's got his new UK metal gate pack for Farm Sim 22 ready to go, which includes single and double gates with different bar configurations and options. He hasn't said anything about the release or anything like that, but I'm sure he's waiting to get his hands on GE9 like everybody else. Man, Bill, it is awesome to see you, dude. I wasn't even in the script. Love you, bro. For those of you that use BGA mods, and especially ones that you used in FS19, you probably know the name Caster very well, and you're about to hear more of him, because Caster has their first quarter of the BGA construction box thoroughly done. Still missing the 10M and 15M tanks, a reworked bunker, but he's on the move, so get ready. Modular BGA is coming back with new fermenters, tanks, and decorations. Weasel Modding's got an update to the Sugar Beet Harvester mod for Farm Sim 19, which prevents an issue with the sugar beet or the sugar and pallet factories when they're placed too close together. And they've submitted their first mod to Giants, which is shown here as a toolbox. Now, I'm going to assume that this is the Power Tools mod that's in testing right now, but I'm not 100% sure. It could be completely different. They say that it's nothing big or fancy, just a small utility to use in the modding process that they use to evaluate mods. I have no idea what this could be, but I can't wait to see it. And lastly today, Oxygen David updates us on his plans for Farming Simulator 22. As soon as Giants Editor 9 is available, he's going to be starting converting Comsden Farm, which he's got a 19 right now. Of course, you know, it's never released. This map will have all of the new features of FS22 and hopefully be sent off to Giants for testing before Christmas. As for his new map, Court Farms, that's made specifically for FS22, this is something that he has been pushing himself with and is going to new levels with modding, trying to bring players a UK map that is on par, probably even better, knowing him, with FS22 specs. This mod, however, will not be ready until next year, but it is really good to see an update on it. And it's great to get back to my self-aware segues to the outro. They know so much about themselves. Just like every episode of Farm Sim News, links to all topics discussed today can be found in the description below. Except for today, I'm not putting 30 links in the description. There's no links, there's no release dates for mods, so myself nor anyone else knows when any mod is going to be released. If I did not talk about something that you're interested in or curious about, that just simply means that there's no new information at the time of recording this video. Please refer to previous episodes on the most current status of those projects. Make sure you stay tuned to the channel for updated information on everything new going on in the world of Farming Simulator. Well guys, that is going to be it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video and hope you're glad Farm Sim News is back. Y'all, make sure you drop a like on it. Get subscribed to the channel if you're new. Join the GoHam fam. Make sure you turn your notification bells on as well so that you never miss daily Farming Simulator videos here on the channel. With that, hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Bit of an oof on the collector's editions. I'm not sure where they are, but they are not around yet. I need my Bidoo hat.